Hey guys and gals, George Adventure here. Trying to get a couple videos done. So unfortunately it's going to be another car video. It is what it is. But I do have a couple new knives I'm going to do videos on here probably tomorrow or this evening. But I've got a couple knives here that I really like. And I enjoy, and I think they're beautiful. And I've had for a while. And this is Whiskey Bone. This is a Whiskey Bone Sodbuster Jr. And you can see how pretty and rich the bone is. These are hard to come by. I have seen one of these Sodbusters on eBay, and it went for a pretty good bit. They've made trappers and mini trappers in this color. They've got a tribal lock. I saw a peanut the other day, but this is actually one of my favorite bones. I love this color. You can't hardly find them, like I said. And this one is CV. You can see on the blade. It's a nice, very pretty Sodbuster. I love the shield. I'm not sure what the shield is made of. It's just like a bronze or a brass or some type of metal like that. Probably need to look it up, but you know, I wish Case, when they came out with knives, they would go into a little bit more about the shields. You know, not say nickel, silver, or whatever. Say whatever the shield is called, oval shield or arrowhead shield or bomb shield. You know what it's made out of. That would, to me, that would add a little to the collecting of them, where people would know. I've tried to do a lot of research on the shields, but so like I said, this one is CV steel. You can see it's got some patina on it. Got some tiner on it, Richter and Erica. But you know, this knife was given to me by my brother probably 5 years ago, at least 5 years ago. And I made the mistake and didn't keep the box. So that's why it's important, like Big J says, you gotta keep your boxes from your knives, because you never know when you might want to go back and reference something, and you can look on the box, see when it was made, see what it is. So, you know, I don't throw boxes away anymore. I hadn't thrown that many away, but I have thrown some away, which was a big mistake. You know, big mistake, especially if you collect them. But there's the back spring, and then this knife it's pretty close to being centered. It's just a very pretty bone. You know, I really like this. I've always, you know, I really don't want to carry it, but I do, you know, because it's the only one I got. I'm always looking for them. My brother gave this to me, so that's one of the reasons I carry it, because it's a little sentimental. But I use it. You can see it's got the patina on it. Great, of course, to me, the greatest pattern Case makes. You know, that's just my opinion now. You know, that's everybody's different. But you know, it does have some great snap to it. But if you don't like that, man, you know, I don't know. And since we got Halloween, or people call it different things, I grew up calling it Halloween. You know, my parents called it Halloween. We didn't worship the devil. We just went and got candy, and so yeah, we like Halloween. You know, I'm a Christian, but I still like Halloween. You know, like the autumn time of the year. So I'm gonna carry this one probably till November the 1st. This is gonna be my Halloween knife, because of the color. It's just one of my favorites, you know. So, you know, that's that's one of my quests that I have, is I look for the whiskey bone when I'm out somewhere or on eBay. I missed out on a tribal lock. It was a little bit more than what I wanted to pay. I've got my eye on a little peanut, and I don't have any peanuts, but it's in this color. So, you know, anyways, that's what I'm carrying today, and I'm probably going to carry this, you know, for a while. Part of my daily carry. Another knife that is absolutely my favorite trapper. And this is the CASEXX. It's got the Burlap brown micarta. You can see. And I love this natural light. That's one of the reasons I like doing these reviews sometimes in a vehicle. And I'm waiting on the crew to come up here, so I kind of beat them to the punch. But so this is a CASEXX, and it is $10.95 still. And trappers, my second favorite case carry. And you can see it's got the, you know, clip blade. But I love the Burlap micarta. I really do. I wish Case would make a Sodbuster with this Burlap. I like that shield. I like the shield. It's an oval shield, but it's got CASEXX. It's just a different type shield. And this knife, you know, this knife is everything's smooth on it, man. It's well made. It doesn't have any gaps in it. I've checked, you know, people that worry about gaps, but I don't care. The blade, the spade blade is center, but you know, the clip blades are just a little off, but I don't care. It don't make any marks. It still cuts. Still a good tool. Got some good patina on it. Good patina. And this isn't forced patina. This is just using it. It kind of did weird right here. I don't know if that was an apple or something I cut, but this is $10.95, and you can see it. You can see it on there. Maybe get it in the sun a little bit. You can probably see it. It's $10.95 still. And I know the Smoky Valley Sunset knives in the orange, another one of my favorite pattern, another one of my favorite colors. Even though I've got two of those. I've got the Sodbuster, which is in my carry rotation, and I've got the 75, which I hadn't carried it, you know, and they're $10.95. I wish they would make a few more of these. I would love for them to make a Soddy in this. I'd like for them to make a 75. It's just, you know, these are just my favorite carry. My two favorite, you know, two of my top favorite carries. I've got a Sodbuster chestnut bone, which is one of my top carries, and I've been carrying it for a while. And I've got the brown bone that has the arrowhead shield, and then I've got the of course the whiskey bone, and I do have a amber bone, and that's pretty much my rotation as far as Sodbusters. But this is a beautiful knife, man, I tell you. And it's a joy to carry, you know, and it's getting some scratches on it and stuff. But you know what? That's just like me. I've got scratches and scars and whatever. So, hey, you know, the older you get, the more scars you're gonna have. The more you're used, the more scars you're gonna have. More scratches you're gonna have. More calluses on your hands you're gonna have. And I do have some calluses, you know. But, you know, I look at these as a working man knife. That's what I look at them as. A working man knife, and for working people. you know, but for anybody really. I'll show you what I'm carrying it in today. What I've got this in. I've got this in I've got it in a Scout carry sheath that EDC Leatherworks made. And that's me, of course. This thing carries real good. Slide it in like that. It ain't gonna come out because I'd form it a little bit. It's not gonna come out till you pull it out. That's why I cut it where a little bit of the knife's hanging out. That way you can grab it and pull it. But it's a great way to carry 75 or a big trapper, copper lock, a large copper lock, you know, one of the larger knives, a copperhead, a large copperhead, tribal lock, whatever. It's a good way to carry them. I made this thing a while back. I was going to sell it on Etsy, but I thought, I love this thing. It's made, now it is made out of some thick leather. It's 8-ounce leather. So you start sewing, it's harder to sew. I need to make some of these. I think I'm going to make some of these though out of some 4-ounce or 5-ounce. I think these people would like these. You know, I just gotta, you know, I'm so overrun with orders. I'm just behind. So yeah, when it turns cold, I won't have any grass to cut, so I'm gonna spend more time doing leather. Still got chores to do around the house, but so yeah, good way to carry this knife. Just something different, you know. I really, like I said, I really like this knife. I guess you can still find these. I hadn't checked eBay in a while, but it's just a great knife, man. So, you know, that's my knife review for the day. This spay blade, and I hear Doom Crew talk about there's people that don't like them, you know, and there is. But I can tell you this from my experience, and I've used it, and I'm gonna do a video of me skinning a deer or a turkey with this. You can, these blades, they're absolutely great for skinning. And I wouldn't mind putting a little jimping on the blade, but I'm too afraid to do it. But, you know, it's just a good skinning blade. You got this belly right here, and it's just like the Sodbuster has that belly, so you can do some skinning with it. So anyway, that's the deal. That's the deal today. It is Thursday, which is Friday for me. I hope y'all have a great day. Like I said, I'm sitting up here waiting on the crews to get up here on the job. And I usually beat them out of the job because I'm an early bird. So, you know, waiting on them. And I hope y'all, you know, hope y'all find you a good knife, man. A good knife to buy. You know, if you got the money. If not, then, you know, get it next time. I bought my son-in-law and I'm going to do a video on it, the mahogany bone trapper. And I bought me a mahogany bone mini copper lock. And I like the mini copper. I like the large copper lock better. And the mini copper lock is really growing on me, you know, and I may start carrying one. I do carry a large copper lock and a Warncliffe blade. So anyway, I hope y'all have a great Thursday. Remember, keep your knife sharp. You be sharp out there and pay attention. And God bless you. And y'all be safe out there.